Louis did a good job. Once the rain came, I really wasn't sure how he was going to react, but he continued to throw the ball pretty good. But he threw a fair amount during the rain, so he could try to stay loose and let us know if he's going to be ready to go. So he accumulated, that many more efforts on his arm. So we just decided to go ahead and shut it down right there and see if get a look at Peralta, and Peralta did his job, and it was a good team effort. Got a little hairy there at the end, but we'll take that.
Is there a point with Adelano during the rain delay where you said if it goes past this length, we're going to?
Well, we got pretty good information about how much rain, how soon it was going to get out of there, so we felt like that he was going to be okay, and took a little longer than maybe we would have initially thought, but he's pretty loose and limber guy, and he went down and did enough stuff to stay ready, so we were pretty confident he'd be okay. Pardon me? Yeah, he really mixed his pitches well. Didn't walk anybody, as you said. He's not a big strikeout guy, so you certainly don't want to have any walks because the ball's going to be in play enough anyway. But he just, he's a pro. He's gone out there and given us a chance pretty much every time he's pitched. Yeah, I was hoping to not use Clippard tonight, and we were if I had finished that 2 with Storn, then I would not use him tomorrow, and that was the plan, but it just didn't happen. The first hit off Storn was kind of a fluky ball down the line there, and then he just didn't throw strikes to the next guy, so it felt like we better get Clippard in there. Yeah, Zim swung the bat well, had a big RBI there for us, and Willingham, of course, had a big night. Adam, did what he can do, and a lot of good at bats. But it was a well-played ball game, good ball game, both clubs, and they're tough to strike out. They don't strike out much. The ball's going to be in play, and we don't strike out people a lot. So you're going to have to make plays, and we made some plays.
These teams and you've got some tough games coming up, how important is it to take care of business at home?
I talked about that last night a little bit, and no more important than any other game. Every game you're trying to win, you're competing. You're just trying to. That umpire says play ball, get after it, and no matter who it is you're playing, they can beat you. You can beat them. Whoever pitches better usually wins. But it's. Where we are in the standings, we're trying to gain respect in the league. We got to win some ball games.
Do you worry at all when Caps comes in and puts the tying run in scoring position?
Well, you're concerned about everything that goes on in the ball game. Matt's done a great job for us. He's pitched out of those situations in the past. A lot of things happen. Just balls just out of reach type stuff. You get to the point where you play for no doubles once the tying run is at the plate, and all of a sudden they dink one in front of the outfielder. So a lot of things haven't gone Matt's way for a guy who's got 22 saves. He could have more if he would get a little lucky every now and then. But he really he's throwing the ball well, and the bottom line is he got the save.
Going back to Luis's start tonight, he was really coming through with that first pitch strike. I think he was 11 of the first 13 saw that first pitch strike. How important is it to him to get ahead of that count in terms of the psychological?
Yeah, well, it's important for everybody. All pitchers want to get first pitch strikes, and hitters don't want to go 0-1. The numbers will tell you the game changes drastically for the hitter if it's 0-1 as opposed to 1-0. But at the same time, the first pitch is a lot of times a very good ball to hit. So it's got to be a quality pitch. It can't just be a strike. It's got to be a quality strike. And I think he threw a lot of quality strikes early in the count.
Jim, I just want to make sure, is everything okay with Guzman that night? When it seems like his arm, when he dove for the ball,
I didn't even notice that. I didn't. I'm gonna give him a day off tomorrow anyway. So, but I know nothing's wrong with him because he's insisting he wants to. It's going to be 100 degrees, but he wants to come out and hit early tomorrow. So I know he's feeling good. We just want to win the game tomorrow. You know, we won that one, shower that one off. We want to win the game tomorrow. It'll be another tough challenge. You know, they're a good ball club, and you know, our bullpen got a little bit used up there tonight. You know, generally we keep Steven into the 6+, 7 inning range. So some other guys may have to pick us up a little bit tomorrow in the bullpen.